Hi everyone, it's Ryan Ritchie with another iPhone app review, taking a look at the game Cops and Robbers today from Glue. So essentially with Cops and Robbers, you're playing a robber, although later you can play a cop as well. And we'll take a look at the gameplay in a moment. You will notice it's a little bit of a lengthy loading time at the beginning. This is loading on a first-generation iPhone. That's what we're using for this review today. Okay. So once we get to the gameplay, essentially you can play either as the male or the female character, and you can do some customization of how your character looks, and you get a little bit of the backstory here at the beginning. Basically, you're trying to make rent, and you're going to do that by collecting coins, but your ultimate goal is to collect a number of diamonds that are hidden throughout the city, and you're going to do that while evading the police. So let's take a look. Okay, you get these fun little jump scenes here, and then the next thing you know, you're on the street, and it's time to run. Now you're going to tilt the phone left to move left, right to move right, and tap to jump. So you can see to avoid the piles there, I guess, of hay, dirt, sand, I don't know, whatever's in the street, and then we tap the screen to jump over items. Now, one of the complaints that people have brought up on the reviews on iTunes is that essentially what you're doing in the game is timing when you jump over things to collect coins, here in this case donuts, etc. And I guess that's fair, but perhaps they're looking for a little bit more than the game provides. I think for the price, it's a fun little game. It might not be as challenging as more advanced gamers might expect, but there are fun features. For example, here we're going to tap a la Spider-Man to jump up the sides of these buildings, and that's a checkpoint. One thing I did notice that was a little disappointing, and I'm not sure if you can hear it right now or not, is that the soundtrack sounds like it's at a low bit rate or almost mono, and it's not as full as it could be compared to the music with other games. So just a quick note, once you've opened up other levels and you're going to go to use a different level, it's a little bit confusing here. You actually want to flick your thumb to move to the next level. That might not be obvious at first, but we're going to go back to the first level, but rather than be the robber, this time we'll play as the cop. And you'll see as you play as the cop, in front of you is the ghost image of the robber, indicating where the robber was at this time, because you need to beat the time of the robber. So that's a little bit of a variation in the gameplay when you play as the cop. So Cops and Robbers provides an interesting cityscape in which to play as you run and jump to collect coins and diamonds. Granted, for more advanced gamers, it might not be all that much of a challenge, but if you're looking for a quick, simple game, or if you're new to gaming, you might want to check out Cops and Robbers for the iPhone and iPod Touch. For thedigital-lifestyle.tv, I'm Ryan Ritchie. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at TDL Live.